Thank you so very kindly. Can we sing another gospel song?
Yeah!
Missed the gospel sing-along earlier in the day. We've released 2 all-gospel albums over the last decade. We have a very special gospel album with us. We only brought 2 products on the ship. And thanks so much to everybody that came to meet and greet and shake and howdy last night over in the ice rink. We brought our newest album for the record, and we brought a gospel collection called Front Porch Fellowship. It's also the title of one of the radio programs that I host every week. Front Porch Fellowship is heard nationwide on about 200 radio stations and live online as well. Every weekend, it's an hour of old-time gospel and sacred style kicking and singing. The CD by that title features a few Radio Ramblers gospel selections alongside a Mount Rushmore of gospel greats: Larry Sparks, Paul Williams, Ralph Stanley, the Isaacs, Doyle Lawson, the Primitive Quartet, Ron DeVincent. So many of your gospel favorites are in that album that we have with us. We'll show that to you tomorrow night. Jason has a new CD. Jason, tell them about your new album, all right?
Thank you. It was just released back in September on Billy Blue Records, and we have the #1 song in all of Bluegrass through the month of November on Bluegrass Today. Of course, it's a little old now, but it was I'm So Lonesome I Can Cry that featured Doug McCurry and Paul Williams. Yeah. It was the first time they ever recorded together in the studio, so we're pretty proud to have that as part of the album. And yeah, Mike Terry's on it. He wants everybody to know that. And of course, yeah, he's on one song, just one. But I'm glad to have him part of it as well.
Paul Williams sings this gospel.
Yeah, and we got Paul Williams to sing this next little gospel song that we got coming up. And I'm going to start picking up all these names that I'm dropping, by the way. So. And Darren Vincent joined him in the studio with this as well. And it's entitled Beyond the Sunset for Me.
My soul is now thrilling, where joy is filling, when I think of what's over life's sea. Our loved ones are waiting, they're now congregating beyond the sunset for me. Over the sunset and that better home, the saints who are waiting to carry me home. In heaven with Jesus I'll be. Beyond that song, Jason. Jason worked for several years with Bluegrass Hall of Fame member Doyle Lawson as a member of Quicksilver, learned the song, and did that arrangement with Paul Williams for his new album. I want to remind you, if you're going to be in Florida this weekend after we dock on Friday morning, we're playing all over the state of Florida this weekend, so whether you're a resident or a snowbird, we'll be in Jacksonville on Friday night. We'll be in Bonita Springs on Saturday for a late afternoon concert. And we'll be in Fort Myers on Sunday evening, a 6 p.m. show at a theater there. So Jacksonville, Bonita Springs, and Fort Myers, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this weekend. So if you're tired of hearing bluegrass by the time we get off the boat, no problem. Please log on to Facebook and tell all of your Florida friends to join the Radio Ramblers this weekend. Please join me for a banjo workshop tomorrow at 12 o'clock noon. Love it when any bluegrass event includes workshops, so we can get up close and personal and figure out how we play and what we play and why we play. That's a deep subject, I'll tell you. But we'll have a banjo workshop, I believe, at 12 o'clock noon tomorrow in the workshop area. So please come and join me there. I don't want to do it by myself. I want you to come and we just have the best time in the world. With that, we'll close out with a little banjo number. Little Roy played it, the first tune he learned to play of Earl Scruggs. This is one of my first. And they say it's one of the first Earl used to get that 3-finger roll down just right. Everybody will play this, good to dance to too. With this, the Radio Ramblers wish you a wonderful Wednesday night. We'll see you around the boat, okay?
too kind. I could listen to them for hours, and I know you could too. We've got 3 more bands, but as they're walking off stage, Joe Mullins is, not only are these very, very gifted musicians, as you know, God has blessed them with their hands and their voices. But Joe Mullins is also a wealth of bluegrass knowledge. So if you're walking around the ship and you have a bluegrass question, I'll be just totally surprised if he can't answer it for you. Very, very, he's been in the bluegrass tradition for a long, long time. Now, they call themselves the Pole Rambling Boys, and they'll be making their way to the stage here.